Here's a question that'll make you redefine your career in music, right? Not just music, anything. Why? Why are you doing it? What do you want to do it for? I often ask myself this question to kind of get a reconfiguration or either try to put things in perspective. Like, why am I doing this? For what end? For why am I learning certain styles of music? Why am I writing? Why am I engineering? And it often makes me change my life. Because every few years or every few months, things make more sense or they don't make sense at all. For example, like people ask me all the time, Fedarro, why don't you have a record deal? You've been doing music over 10 years. You've been great. Why don't you have a deal? What's wrong with you? They think something is wrong with me. But a long time ago, I asked myself, why did I wanted a record deal? What was the reason? Oh, to be famous. As if fame itself is going to bring me the life that I want, right? And I had to break it down. What is fame? Like, what is that? A lot of people want the money. And I had to be honest with myself. I said, look, I want the money. And what was the reason that I want the money? The reason that I wanted the money is because I wanted the ability to be able to be resourceful. Because money is not the means to an end. It's a resource to do other things. It's a segment. It's a part of power. It's a part of the power that we need because when you're wealthy, you can give. You can help. You can free up your time. That's what money is. It's freedom. And when you define it as such, that's what it is because I did music for freedom. That's why I wanted money over fame. Because the conversion, usually what people want is they want the record deal to bring them the fame that ultimately brings them the money to bring them the freedom. And that funnel system and that system just didn't make sense to me. So you're telling me I have to go get a record deal just to give away all of my property just to get famous, to eventually make money? What do I rank in the totem pole? What do I rank in the hierarchy? Because somebody has to spend money and invest for me. So then I'm at the bottom of the ladder with my hands like this. Why do we want to do it? And it'll make you redefine your circumstances. Because things will either make more sense or they'll make less sense. So I made a change. I said, look, I want the money. So learn all the processes to making money off what you do. Simple, and that's why I've never had a deal. Because I said, look, I do need people working on my behalf, like a record label, but I've been working ever since I was 11 years old. I've been working around people. I practically ran a supermarket by myself at the age of 12 and 13. I know people. I know processes. I know distribution. I know sales. Why do I need them? Why do I need them? So you have to define what you do in the same capacity. Why do you want to do it? If it's generational wealth, is what you're doing conducive to creating generational wealth? Just think about your daily actions, the books that you're reading, the stuff that you're educating yourself on, the people who you're talking to. Are they conducive to those goals and what you want to do? And why do you talk to them? Why do you have certain relationships? Because when you define the why, it makes you question everything. Like, why am I dealing with her? Why am I dealing with him? Why am I dealing with this group? Why am I dealing with this circumstance? Why do I dress the way that I dress? Why? That's when we have those defining moments and we change the perspective. It's so beautiful. That's the only question that you have to ask pertaining to yourself. Because I talked to a songwriter the other day. We were doing a session. And he tried to convince me that my success in the music industry is my lack ability to work with a label. And I had to correct him, and I said, I've been in the music industry ever since I decided to be. Because I made money. The music industry is about making money. Because if you make $1 million for yourself, you generate $20 million for other people. If you make $1 million, the label wants back 10. You telling me, and now we have to ask that question, where does that 10 go? Where does that 20 go? Where did that $10 million worth of wealth that you generated for other people, or $9 million that you generated for other people, the one for yourself and the 9 or 10 or 20 for other people, where did the rest of that wealth go? Did it go to your people? Did it go to your system? And how life-changing would it be for you and the folks around you if you could teach them how to get the other 9? Okay, I'll make $1 million for myself, but 9 has to go to my system, or the system that I choose it to go to. Because at the end of the day, if those people could find a better act than you, they would. If they could find an artist that made more money than you, and let's say you made them less money, you think they would be willing to invest in you once you're no longer profitable? Or take care of you after your run is over? So it's about redefining those relationships, and it all goes back to your why. Why? Why? Why are you doing it? Why are you reading that book? Why are you hanging out with that person? Why are you even on this social media platform? Why? Why are you here? Why are you even listening to me? Define your why. That's the only thing that I wanted to say to you guys this morning. It was on my mind. If you like this, if you know somebody that needs to hear this, don't be afraid to share. It's your boy Fedarro.